Once you've developed a good balance between all of the instruments within your song, one thing you could do that's really neat inside of Pro Tools is you could record changes in different parameters in real time. This process is called automation. You don't need to know much about this for Pro Tools 101. I'm just going to give you a quick taste of this. You can go to Window and Automation. And within this window, you just need to arm the elements that you might want to automate. The thing that most people do is either the volume or the levels on your aux sends. So I have these things armed here. Then right above my fader and my pan, there is my automation mode selector. Put it into write mode. This isn't my favorite mode, but this is what they demonstrate in the text. And you can see that this goes red. So when it goes red, it means it's automating. So how do you know that it's actually recording something? So nothing's playing back right now, but it is automating. You could switch windows. So again, to switch back to your edit window, you go to Window, Edit, or you could hit Command plus equals. And in my track view selector, normally this sits in waveform, and this allows me to see the waveform so I can edit it. But I could put this in volume graph here. Then if I play, you can see that there's a red line in my edit window. And if I move the fader in my mix window, you can see that it is writing automation. We'll learn way more about this in Pro Tools 110 and Pro Tools 201. So if I wanted to play this back, I would switch my automation mode. Again, you could do this in either the mix window or the edit window. I would switch it to read, and then it would make it so I could play back automation. And as it gets to this point where the automation is occurring in the edit window, you can see that my fader is actually moving. If I wanted to turn the automation off, I go to my automation mode selector, either the mix or the edit window, and I would change it from auto read or just read to off. And then it would just play this back, but it wouldn't play back the automation that I created. I can look at my different automation playlists on my track view selector here. There are also automation playlists for mute, volume, pan, other things. If I did want to edit what I've done here, because of course this is nonsense, I can use my selector tool, highlight over it, and then hit delete. But let's say I did want to automate a little bit, you would go to your grabber tool, and then you could move these breakpoints yourself. You could create one by just clicking on the volume graph. And if you wanted to delete breakpoints, you would Alt-click them on a PC or Option-click them on a Mac. And that's all you need to know about automation. You don't need to put it in your project at all. It's just part of Chapter 10.